Welcome to Dual Universe again today. And maybe I should turn my light on. It's dark. Yeah, I actually haven't installed any lights at my base yet. Yeah, maybe I should. So today we got a couple things going on. I need to tell you about the trip that happened yesterday and what happened on it. And we're going to go out and get a blueprint and take a look at one of Apocalypse's ships. And then we are going to, I don't know. Let's see here. What else is it we're going to do? Maybe get the base started here and get another mission underway. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I think the first order of business is to get flying over to Apocalypse. And let's see what we got going on in here. I don't know what setup we got in this ship. This is probably the best one for me to take. This is Arch HUD. Okay. Oh, fuel, space fuel, pretty low. Atmo fuel, pretty low. Okay. So let's fuel this puppy up. So yesterday you saw me take off with the big ship Armadillo, and I started doing a mission. And in that mission, I started off at the beginning of the show, and I was going from Felly to Simeon, which is 500 and some odd SU, I believe. Anyway, it was it was a 4 or 5 hour trip. I forget how far it is. And it was about this time of day, which is about, it's about 8:30 a.m. here. And you guys saw me leave, and I was just headed out toward, doing a bounce. Well, I set an alarm after I ended the show to about an hour after the show to make my turn and go towards the other planet. Well, my alarm went off. I was eating lunch, and I thought, I'll remember, and I forgot. So about 3 hours after that, I remembered that I had a ship flying in here, and I went to I went to go and make the turn, and yes, for sure, I had passed my turn point and everything. So, okay, whatever, it's fine. I'm just going to come at the planet from the backside. So, I stop the ship, I set autopilot, I walk away, it's going, and so then I set an alarm because it was still going to be like a 3.5 hour trip. I set an alarm. My alarm goes off. I come in here. It still has 200 and some odd SU to go. And it's only going 9,000. And I was out of fuel. I had refueled it beforehand, but I was out of fuel. So, and the HUD crashed. So I don't know what all happened with that, but the HUD crashed. It used all of my fuel, and then it had me going at only 10K. Thank God I had all of that extra fuel on board, because I was able to refuel, and then I was able to finish the mission 11 hours later after I took off. 11 frickin' hours. This is why you always carry extra fuel, folks. Yeah, 11 hours later, I finished the mission. Hey, but I didn't die. I finished it. It's all good. But that was unexpected. So I don't know what happened that caused that caused me to use all my fuel, because I refueled out there in space. I refueled. And so I went through a total of around 180,000 liters of fuel. Holy cow. Yeah. So if I appear traumatized and shaking today, you know why. Oh my goodness. Okay, that side is fueled up. This is one of Garrick's ships, by the way. I don't know if Garrick is still playing or not. I suspect that he is still taking ship orders and still building ships, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Oh, let's see. What has this got? This probably has X3 in it. Oh, it has X4. Right. Moving your base. Yep. I'm going to be building this spot up out here as probably my primary base. I'm still keeping my Jago base. I'm not getting rid of it at all. But I think I'm going to be using stuff out here a lot more. So, all right. Now, let me get my coordinates here of where I'm going. And we're going to go out and visit Apocalypse. I'm going to invite him onto comms here, stuff in a few minutes. And we're going to take a look at his new ship that should be able to allow me to do 10 missions at once. 100 warp cells in here. All right. This thing flies really nice. It can only hold about 600 tons or so, but it is a real good ship. I'm not in the new office yet. Nope. Not for a little bit. 12th is when we start the move. We'll be driving hundreds of miles each day for 3 days in a row. Doing the move. Yeah, it's my U-Haul window shade. My camera doesn't work well without it. Even with the velours on it. Probably enough speed. Yeah, so I just put those boxes up there to block out the sun and everything. So now, this is almost like a gauntlet run, isn't it? Maybe they should sponsor the show, right? Yeah, probably not. I've got so much work to do around the place here. Get everything finished up, ready. And some repairs to the house even. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Feel like it's all going pretty crazy. But we're getting it done. So this week I'm scheduling my shows all around like 3 hours long. And it's because I'm spending the rest of the day working on getting everything finished up. And so it is a lot of work. It's got to be one of the most stressful things to do in life. Yeah, it is stressful. So, if you have your own moving truck and you have your, and you own the homes you're going to and from, and you don't have timelines and stuff like that, it's not so bad. Because just like, okay, well, we moved for 2 days in a row. I'm worn out. We still have more stuff to move, but screw it. We're taking a day off, That makes it easy. But when you have other people depending on you, waiting on you, and all that stuff, geez, yeah. So, yep. Not too fun. So, yeah, I don't know what happened with the HUD yesterday. The HUD literally crashed. It's kind of wild. That's the second time I've had a HUD crash. Only the second time. Some other people have it a lot more, and I think it might have to do with bigger ships and more elements and everything. And the Armadillo ship, I pulled out a whole bunch of the elements that weren't necessary. And it actually did improve performance. We're going to fly it again today a little bit. I got to go pick up some atmospheric fuel and stuff, and then see what kind of fuel I have left over, because I don't know. It's dumb. Oh, and man, I ran into a market error today. The market error, I bought 100,000, just over 100,000 liters of natron for 10 quanta per off the open market. Except it billed me 1.9 million. And so, and then I went looking for the order that was, I'm like, okay, because I bought all of it that they had. I thought, okay, well, maybe there was more there, or there, whatever, or maybe I bought the wrong one. Nope, it was gone. So, anyway, I don't know what happened, but I paid almost double. Yeah. So whoever was selling that made an extra 900,000 quanta. They made money really good. Yeah. Okay, how long is it going to take me to slow down? 82K. He fixed a CPU bug. Yeah, well, it could be the version. I'm not interested in loading up his version that's got the avoidance stuff. And I don't like changing versions often. Although that ship is what I fly the most. So it could be that, you know, that is a version that had a CPU bug. But I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that has gone up in price. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna end up, for this new ship, I'm gonna end up paying extra on some stuff just because some stuff's hard to get right now. You got comms in a moment? Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it on here. Alright. Looks like we're going to be in the dark a little bit. Tic Tac. I have not moved yet. We'll be in about 2 weeks. On tomorrow's show, we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna do final show from my backyard. We're gonna do Eve. We have the big giveaway announcement tomorrow for Eve, and so we'll see how that goes. By the way, today's the last day to get in on the Raven ship giveaway for Eve, exclamation point giveaway. Get in on that, and yeah, so it's last day to get entries in on that if you didn't already. We'll be announcing the winner tomorrow, and it's a real ship model that will ship anywhere in the world. And then the next monthly giveaway, which we'll announce tomorrow, is going to be for Crowfall. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit. We're going to stream off my laptop and see how that goes. Hopefully it's not a failure.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Hello.
Hey there. Just about to land at your place.
I just saw that it just arrived.
Yeah. Bad Tacoma, thank you for following. Welcome.
Are we gonna test fly the ship with you in it so we can see how it goes?
I don't know. Let's see. I've got a pilot. This is one of my pilot guys. I think pretty much I trust that it flies. And yeah.
It's just different from other ships, like you need to, like with the AGG and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty simple. I already you already used an AGG ship before.
Yeah.
It's the same script you used. I got somebody that came looking for ships too. We might want to do a big party.
All right. Get up there. All right. It's a pretty big ship.
Yeah. It's a bit more long than the other one. Like there's one more layer of brakes in the next. Also under the skins, there's a lot of brakes you just don't see them. Like have hidden them.
So space brakes or
Yeah, space brakes.
that you've hidden?
Yeah, they are just under the skin, so they are not like obstruct.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but they can all be repaired from the inside then?
Yes. So guys, come see the technical aspect of the ship.
Look at all these rockets.
Yeah, it can lift off 25 kilotons with that, but I do not recommend that. They just lift up the ship empty with just like 4% space fuel. I mean rocket fuel. Let's go see the bottom.
Okay. Let's see. Which one are
don't
you?
mind. I'm Inquisitor. I'm bottom.
There you are. Okay. I didn't know who was you because there's somebody else in here too.
Hey, he came see ships. So told him that Yu-Gi was coming. So this is I have hidden some brakes, and like they are kind of like that against the hull, like everywhere around the ship. It has like 2 atmospheric engines to move with the AGG. Like,
Oh. Okay.
ship is like I did put fuel elements, like to make sure like it doesn't lag. And then it's like made of all of irons. This is the fuel room. Like when you enter in, you just back in front.
All right.
Technical deck.
Wow. These rockets. Oh wait, there they are down there. So those are the fuel tanks. Okay.
Yeah. The bridge is like armored, really insane. more bricks there.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm gonna need them. Yeah, it's a good amount of breaks.
There's space for a few more, like if you can hide them, especially around the engines. Like once, I mean, you can put it under the stuff. And this is empty room, so I left for customization.
Okay.
Like the big core ship,
Yeah.
the other one, the battle boat. This one is more. It's only made of iron.
How many breaks are on the ship?
201.
Okay.
Probably space for 20 more, like around the engines. The bridge is more simple, like basic configuration. People like to put gunner seats, and so they replace all that stuff. And the AGG works like the arc that you have.
So is this a different AGG or this is the Archie AGG?
It's not arch. That's a different. It's like separate on another script to have it on the screen like that.
All right. And so you're using a separate script for AGG?
Yeah, it's like you just fly the ship normally with the his HUD, but you need to use the AGG with the script.
All right. Why did you not just use the one that comes with Arch?
Felt it was better this way because
Oh,
I have so
yeah.
many seats.
Another
and all that
dragon
stuff.
boarding the train.
And plus, I like to
All
have the
aboard!
touchscreen,
Choo
and you see
choo.
all the parameters.
All right.
And the core is this one is suspended.
Oh, okay. It's got 4 voxels in between. That's the magic
Yeah.
number, by the way. 4 voxel air gap. Or 4.
There's a bigger gap around the containers too. And that's why the pilot the ship. The engine room is like. If we're gonna test it. It's different.
All right. Lots more Atmo breaks
Have
there.
more cold on there.
Now, that's interesting. I wonder if you need any Atmo brakes whatsoever if you are.
To land the ship, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess.
It's
Yeah.
not that heavy. I mean, yeah, you could remove fuel, and if you land the ship never with cargo, you can just remove half of them. Or more. And it's completely rebuilt. The ship is completely different. It's a completely new model. And I put fuel element. Yes, I leave rooms empty like that if people want to customize and put cabins.
No,
and
I
stuff.
think that's better for depending. Yeah, because there's so many elements
Yeah.
already. So.
Yeah, you have the same a bigger landing pad on the back. Just a bit bigger.
Okay.
And you have all the VR stuff on this level. The VR pad.
Yeah, actually, first comment on that is the VR needs to be at least the pod needs to be right next to the hubs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that can be replaced.
Yeah.
But there's an elevator next to it. Or you can use also the AGG from there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Then the last thing different from this shit. The staircase is there's only one staircase in the middle of that. And you have the rocket fuel room there. Oh, you can go inside from there.
Oh, what is that? Go outside out here, huh? Wow. Lots of rocket fuel.
Yeah, yeah. I just put 5% fuel in maximum in there. So they are basically shield armor. Alright, so you want rights to try the ship?
Nah, I don't want to. I don't think I want to fly it on the show today. I'm just gonna.
You want to see it though?
Oh,
I'm gonna explain it while I'm doing it. I'm gonna
sure,
give you
sure.
rights.
You can fly. I'll go along for the ride. Let's see if I can sit someplace, because I'd want an external view.
I think I gave you the rights first, right?
This must be a pricey ship. Yeah, I think that. How much are the blueprints and how much is the token?
20 million for the blueprints and around like 150 for the token. I need to adjust now.
Yeah, that might the token price might be in flux a little bit because of the
Yeah.
market is in flux.
Oh, it's advanced space engine. So that's...
All right, I was able to sit.
Okay, now go into person. Watch the side of the ship.
Oh, your door's open too. If that matters.
Oh, I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna close it. 1 sec.
Yeah. So this ship, for everybody's watching, it's rockets to take off. It doesn't do forward propulsion.
You so ready?
Yep.
That's it. We're going.
Yeah.
And once you're like up in AGG altitude, you just hold the brakes, like engage the brake.
Yeah, and then you can just raise up from there.
Yeah, the base altitude is really the number that is important, like in the bottom right of the screen, right? Of the AGG screen. That's like if it's too high and you try to reach, like example, 1,000 altitude, you and it's like 5,000, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need like once you raise the base altitude, like when you go up in the air, you need like to be aware of that, because you need to put it down after you're up in the air, and it's kind of like slow. Like example, I'm gonna raise the ship a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's going up slowly and it going down slowly, like at this speed. If you see the screen.
Yeah. 11 kilometers an hour. 11 kilometers. Oh.
And you raise like now we're going back down, and you see the base altitude like is going slowly. So if you go like at 10,000 kilometers, I mean, it's gonna like go back down slowly. We need to be aware of that.
All right.
For the altitude to hold, like the base altitude, that's what I'm saying. Other than that, it's really simple like that. And the ship is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the ECU on, we can just leave the ship there, log off, and come back in.
Right.
And then to
Okay.
go back down,
So you got to know where. Oh God. So you got to know
Well-
where space begins.
at 10,000
everything.
kilometers, I mean meters,
Yeah.
for the engines to pick up. Otherwise, like the ship is gonna be at low thrust and it's not gonna fly well. It's just going to
Right.
max speed.
How long does it take, do you think, to get to?
20 minutes.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. So 20 minutes up, 20 minutes down.
Down you can just yeah. Well, it's gonna take less because you can just break down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, it's going, like I said, like the base altitude, once that's at 10,000, it's gonna take 10 minutes, 20 minutes to go down at 1,000, like once.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try it, and I don't. I don't know how I'm gonna like that 20 minutes. And,
That's
and I'm
worth
just,
it.
and I
If you do like all your character missions, it's like it's worth it.
well, so if that's here, but on Felly, where you have to go up to, 40,000 or whatever to get your space engines engaged. That's going to be quite interesting. So, and then
You
there's
go faster, the higher. I mean, you go out of the atmosphere.
I can also say though that Felly does not require won't require any rockets because it
Yeah.
You can AGG straight off of the surface. So
It's pretty simple. It just the autopilot doesn't work in atmosphere, and that's it. Like you need to as soon as you reach orbit and you want to land, you just need to manually pilot it.
all right, and you said that you have some engines on here for repositioning while the AGG is on, and so has it got four-way movement? You got forward,
No,
reverse,
you
left,
need
right?
to. No. You just save in weight. But I mean, it's like you can do it with the space engine at 5,000 example,
Right.
and you have the rear just in case you need it.
All right. Well, it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. So
Yes, it's new concept. It's really efficient, and I think that's gonna be great for like big cargo. Because I'm gonna do a series of them, like on M cores, like a one with 10 containers and another one with 20 containers that will replace Lean Quarry
yeah,
with the same system with the NEGG.
and this one has 30 large.
Yes,
Okay.
and has space for a few more in the front or something.
All right. I don't know how far down I'm supposed to go. Oh, I guess we're at the door. All right. All right. Let's do this.
Just 1 moment.
Okay.
If you ever need more, I can just give you them.
All right. Yeah. We'll see here. So okay. Good. Well,
Yep.
I feel a little lighter. I can jump now. Not so much change in my pockets.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
No, it's a good price. It'll be interesting to get this all built and
It should be more simple than an Inquiry example because it has less like fancy stuff inside.
mhm.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, the most cost is gonna be like the AGG and the rocket fuel tank and
Yeah.
the engines.
Yeah, I might have to learn how to make rocket fuel. Mm.
It's not. It's cheap. You can just buy it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you can't buy it everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And if you leave the ship in the air, you mostly never need it.
true. True. So, yeah, and I wonder if I'm impatient and I want to get straight up to space, would I use like 10% rocket fuel?
I don't know. I think 10% now it's gonna burn in all, and it's gonna be at 5,000 kind of thing.
Hmm.
Maybe if you put maybe 25%, you're gonna reach a higher altitude.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll see how much weight it is. I'll play around with it. I'll figure it out. And maybe I'll crash at a time or two.
Yeah, just be aware that the brake landing doesn't work. Like it doesn't just like toggle at all. Like once you sit on the ship, the brakes are not engaged, and like
Okay.
it's kind of weird. I don't know what happened with that. It's probably because it doesn't have hovers and wings and so on.
Yeah. What do you do when, okay, so you mentioned to me earlier that you have AGG on and you turn the ECU on, and then the ship will stay in place.
Yeah, you can leave the seat. Yeah.
You can leave the seat, but then can you board another ship? Because you still have the ECU active on your character.
I think the issue gonna stay active on the ship, so it works. Like, and like you can log in and log off. The issue is gonna stay on.
Right, right. When I was trying to fix or to add other brakes to the Inquiry when I was up in space, even with the ECU on, I was having troubles with getting things to work. But I'll play with it. I'll try it. I'll just have plenty of scrap with me in case I fall.
Yeah, the
out of
best
sky.
way to make sure the ship doesn't move, like with one character, you park the ship in the air and you log off, and it should be fine after that. That's what people is telling me when
Interesting.
you just log off with one character. Like you fly the ship and then you log off and it's fine.
Right, and then you can log back in, and I could board another ship and fly
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll play with that and figure it out. It'll be new stuff to learn and everything. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I took without logging off. I've made the test over my base with the flying wheelchair,
Mhm.
and it worked just fine. I can just go down and it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that there will be some times you'll need to do that, especially if you're going to refuel. And
Yeah.
so you got to get connected up to those containers that you might have
Yeah,
at a
you-
base or whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, I've made a test at 1,000 meters, and I took the of the ship down, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you very much for the tour. And
Yeah, no problem.
this is gonna be one of my projects I start here real soon. So,
Oh yeah, back where the engine are. You can put like a bunch of bricks if you want, if you need, like not under but around it.
Oh, I see.
You
So
can kind of hide them too.
you know, I almost want to tell you that you should just do that. Because I'm going to test this with, you know,
You said 17 kilotons.
yeah,
and
17 kilotons stopping at 2.5 SU.
This thing has 201 bricks. The Inquiry has like 150 or something. 150 or something.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess if they're not needed, then shouldn't. But, and so like under this other spot over here, like where I'm standing. So are there brakes underneath there?
Yes.
You just can't.
Gonna-
You just can't see them.
I'm gonna open the. Hang on.
And are they like? Do they have any percentage of blockage this way?
No,
Huh.
nothing at all. There's probably space for a marble in between.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's space
Alright.
for a few more breaks if you need hidden like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that given that your design ability and my design inability, that if it needs more breaks, I'll let you know, and I'll bring mine by and have you add them, or
Oh, I can just walk to you and fix it.
yeah, and
Because
then
it's
we
not-
can
it's
just
not-
fire off some other blueprints of that or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, looks good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it'll take me a few days to build this, but you know, it'll be fun.
It's a good project. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably have 90% of the stuff. Well, 80% of the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the AGG, and I'm gonna need the rockets. I
You could
might.
probably salvage the large core scanning ship that you have for that.
Yeah, but then I have to build it again, and it's at another location, and when I want to use
No,
it.
you can. Well, yeah. Well, what I was going to suggest is build like a smaller one on an M core with the smaller AGG cheaper.
Oh, nah, I like it. I like it large because I'm lazy.
Okay.
It just makes it easier to you know, flop down stuff. So, all right. Thanks a bunch, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna watch the show.
Okay. So, Iron Heidel, sorry, I missed acknowledging 70 months as a sub. Oh, man. 70 months. Let's see here. 3,500 gold to everybody here in your honor. So, thank you. And, yeah, my apologies for not noticing that. I remember now, it was, while Apocalypse was talking, and I was thinking to myself, okay, remember that in a minute. I forgot. Yeah. Okay. So, the ship kind of looks good too, you know? So, it's amazing that it's able to get all these extra brakes in here. And still have it look good. So, I got those blueprints and I got them on my person so that I can, if I die, I'll still have it because they're spendy at 20 million each. So they'll be fixing it. Ships are not meant to park in the sky with no one online. Yeah, well, so it may require some rethinking as the rules change. I think that there's been a few things that's happened with too. So it's not. You'd be foolish to think that things will never change. So, like some of Garrick's ships been updated for, a few things and whatnot. All right, I think we're going to work on this other ship at the moment. And Tic Tac says, thank you very much. Thank you for the support, buddy. Much appreciated. So, okay. I am going to go and pick up some fuel. Hopefully I have enough fuel to get there. So I'm running low on Atmo fuel behind me. Okay. Should have enough fuel to get there, but you never know. God, it is so dark here, I can't see Jack. I mean, I don't know if Jack plays the game or not, but I can't see him. Yeah. Jack is waving at me. Yeah. Turn on your headlamp, Jack. Can't see ya. I have 5 minutes of Atmo fuel left. All right, well, for this trip, I'm gonna have to then, we're gonna need to go up space for this. This is my machine that has the least amount of performance on the game. You can see here it's a little bit jerky. When I'm out in space, it's fine. probably going down too fast now. Gosh darn it. This just is not working out as I planned. Now I'm going to be using Atmo fuel again. I'll make it there. So I bought Atmo fuel at this market. It's the one where the price went wrong. And either I made a big mistake or there was a game error. I'm not sure which. I don't have enough details to know for sure, but what I think happened was I selected stuff that was 10 per, and when I did the purchase, I didn't pay attention. It said it was 19 per, but it still didn't. Anyway. But I clicked on the 10 per. So I got kind of, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that next time I buy. Someone was saying there's a glitch in the market system. Yeah, I didn't think about it because I was buying at 10 per and I was buying 100,000 units, so it should be 1 million. But it charged me 1.9 million. And it did say it was going to charge me 1.9 million, but I had selected the 10 million, and so I didn't even think about it, or the 10 per, so I didn't even think about it. And then I realized after the fact that, oh, it wasn't right. It was a different price. So I paid almost double. I hope my base is close to here. I've got a base here, and I've got fuel production going on there. So I didn't think I was going to run out of Atmo fuel, but I went through Feli, and Feli just has such a high atmosphere that, you know, moving around Feli, because when you're doing these missions, you drop off at a market, and then you have to go to a pickup point, and they're typically on opposite sides of the planet. And so I ended up burning up an enormous amount of fuel, Atmo fuel, making that trip, and then just other little stuff, because when you're completely full too, when you're so heavy, you burn up a lot. So, all right, we're gonna get down here. Go pick up this fuel. More reason to have fuel production or fuel stores, different places. Yeah, there are different engines for atmosphere versus space flight. Mm-hmm. I'm a little ways away, but that's okay. I'm not going to waste more fuel screwing around, positioning myself. It's a heavy ship. At least it's daylight, so I can see Jack. Oh, and I'm connected up to... Okay, yeah. I do that sometimes. Get to the market and realize, oh, I'm not connected to my container on the ship. Jack ran out of oxygen. Yeah. Gas. What do they sell gas for? Nitron 19950. X3 99.95. They're on drugs. Oh my god. I wonder how much business they get. $100,000 is not a hell of a lot. So the different engines automatically switch, yes, based on whether or not they need to be based on, well, a lot of conditions, atmospheric density and stuff. Like space engines won't kick on until you're less than 10% atmosphere. I did not hear about a snake on the loose. Nope. Alrighty, let's give this some fuel. All right, 42,000 left. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is another one of Apocalypse's ships. Seems that I've ended up working with him a lot on these ships. Any passengers or stowaways since landing? I don't think so. So, yeah, this isn't this is not the area that it would happen because nobody knew I was coming here. This is not a place where you come or go from or whatever. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to when they put in the parent-child stuff, and then you know, when that stuff comes in, which I guess is going to be in 0.26 or something, I don't know. So I'm just wondering if I'm gonna need to stop by and get more fuel. It's 168,000, I think there. It's hard to see what the number is on this fuel because of the color. So you can go like this, 168, as if you're gonna move, you know, split the stack or whatever. So 168 should be fine for my next deal.
Schossendar cheered. X500. Just because.
Woohoo! But an example is I used 180,000 on my last trip. So it's like, how much fuel should I be carrying? Schossendar, thank you so much. 500 bits. There is 500 gold to everybody here in your honor, just because. And the $5 onto the show fund, which is now into positive numbers again. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, don't know what we'll be spending it on next, but banking it up for that next thing for the show. It's all good. All right, let me fix something here on YouTube. So now, well, let me see how far away my base is here. Seven kilometers away. I feel like it's probably just exactly the opposite of where the pickup point is. Next pickup point, let's see where the next pickup point is. It is 86K away. I think we're going to go to my base here and look at the fuel situation. Alright, I see the intruder alert there. Am I finding I can make good money doing missions? Yes. I'm still kind of working out the details of everything, but yeah. So this is my least performing machine that I'm on here. My other machine would look better on this. This one is first generation AVX. That's why it's a little bit choppy. You get up into space and it's just fine stuff, but see how well this does. I told it to orbit. I feel like this is wasting a lot of fuel. Oh, there, maybe it got it. All right. It says orbit height 8.8 kilometers, and I'm at 10, but it's It's got a stable orbit here. Or more, hello? God, I wonder how far away I'll be from the other stuff once I go here. I feel like I'm constantly doing orbits around planets for the mission stuff. And while some of my bases may be very conveniently located for mining operations, they're not very conveniently located for this mission stuff. Interesting. Wow, it waited that long to make a completed orbit. That's interesting. We're going dark side of the planet here. That's for sure. You know, it wastes more fuel too having lower FPS. Yeah, should have considered that. Maybe I should have switched to my other machine for doing this part. Well, I also am going to get some blueprints of the base that's here. Because it works pretty nicely and it's a good little setup, and I actually want to mirror it for my platform for space station at an elevator at Alioth. Yeah, so you could have 10 characters flying missions, each with their own ship, or running different legs, or all missions on one ship. So this can carry 8 missions of the large missions. I do have 10 characters though. And you know, they pay like between 6 and 9 million. is just like such low FPS. Right, if we fly anywhere after this, we're gonna use a different computer.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo choo.
All right, Garth
Keep the dew
Vader.
coming.
The dew coming. Yes, keep the dew coming. All right, 6 months as a sub. There is 60 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, Garth Vader, for that support. All right, now this base here, can't park on all sides of it. Just basically has one side of it that can't park on. And of course I can't see which side I'm on here. I don't know. Won't know until we're closer. So as far as keeping the DU coming, we got what is today? I don't even know what today is. Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow we got a little bit of Eve, and then Friday, Saturday we got Dual Universe, and then Tuesday is the launch of Crowfall. So we'll be doing Crowfall that week, and then I move. So yeah, gonna be moving. So we're gonna end up with like 3 weeks away from DU, something like that. Yeah. My plan Starbase, probably not. Probably have enough other games going on that probably not. I've looked at it a little bit though. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think I'm landing on the proper side. like we're floating down. I mean, that's exactly what we're doing. We're floating down, but can't see Jack. There's Jack again, right? Yeah. I can't even see my ship at all. Am I going to be resetting my accounts like you do in Eve Crowfall? I don't understand. Question on that. Like, Crowfall is doing their final wipe. God, I can't even see the ground at all. I don't even know if I'm landing in one of the holes or what. No, I'm not at my new place. 2 weeks before I move. I'm just blocking the window light. Those boxes. God, I still can't even see anything. There we go. A little bit. I don't even know which way I'm facing. Oh my God. Because I can't see Jack. I think I'm going to land on top of this other ship here. It's a really big ship here. Alright, I think this will be a good spot. You can see that other ship there with all its AGG stuff. I wish it was just a little bit brighter in the dark. All right. So this is my base here. Okay, so this is making X3. And it needs more carbon to be making nitron. This is a pretty good setup. It makes both fuel types, and Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's construct. Let's see here. Maybe do it under B. Construct. Create core blueprint. Sure. There it is. Okay. Very good. I'll make sure and that is in my linked container. Okay. So I have 168,000 fuel, and then I've got fuel up in the space station too. I'm not sure I want to go up there right now. Oh, I have more X1 here. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be right back, everybody. Seems that my music player crashed. Oh, there it goes. All right, so I think that given the really poor performance I'm getting here with this ship, I think I'm gonna not fly this guy anymore at the moment. So got that blueprint, which I'm gonna hand to one of my other guys that's on board the ship. So, but I won't worry about him right now. Well, I will, however, see if there's any room in
Oh
these.
yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo choo.
Next dragon raid is on me.
Oh, favor. All right. There, that is making more fuel now. All right, so 74 months at tier 2, 8,880 gold. Everybody here in Favor's honor. There you go. Yes, so next dungeon raid is on him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, can be a nice big one. All right, we got to head back to base, and then, gosh, I don't have any small little shuttles out here. They're all other places. I'm trying to think of where. Trying to think of how I'm going to get that blueprint back to Alioth. Obviously my other ship is too big to just pop it over there, and the other ships that are here are also too big for warping like that. I need a shuttle. I think it's just going to have to ride around until I make my trip. Let's see here, I'm only 1.8 SU from there. And then, do I have another ship there? I'm looking at Racer MK2 is at 0.75. Oh, that must be on the planet here. Alright, so Clipper is up there. Rye Hauler is up there. Yeah, I suppose I could go swap out ships so that I have a shuttle. I'm going to do that. Set that as destination.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Broken Wires, thank you for following. Welcome. How would I sum this up compared to Space Engineers? Space Engineers MMO. I mean, it has a lot of that same feel to it. Also has some of the feel of EVE Online to it. Everything here is player made. The ship is player designed. All the components of it were made by players. Even the flight controls were made by players. Yeah, if you're gonna get into it, it's actually not very expensive. !DU. You can get the subscription code from us. 3 months, $21, and yeah, you can apply that to your account. Come in and join us. Be happy to have you.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo choo.
Love the new background.
Yeah, getting ready to move. So, yeah, the background's pretty special, isn't it? So Narte, 19 months as a sub, about 190 gold. Everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's cruise on over there. Volume seems quiet. Well, the game is just quiet. I don't have any music going or anything, so. I have a bunch of ships at this spot up here. Alright, gravity's gonna pull me in the rest of the way. So I got a bunch of the single mission runners up here for doing them in PvP space. They are just great ships, and I thought I was going to need more of them because I thought I was going to die more, but it turns out that I've done a very good job of not dying, and so yeah, I don't recognize this ship down here. What ship is that? Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, okay, I have another big ship here. I don't know what ship that is. That's a gunship. Somebody parked this ship here. It's awful big, taking up a lot of parking spots. Look at all them guns. Well, wait. Where's it going? Is there somebody else here? Oh. There is somebody else here. All right. All right. Rival salad tosser. Okay. Let's you know what? I need to lock up this other ship. That's gonna sit here for a while. All right, I have a good amount of fuel up here too. Oh, I have a bunch of nitron up here too. Okay. I forget about what I have everywhere. So that gives me probably about 1.5 million Kurgan. I'm not sure what he's doing up here. He can't shoot me, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah. He stopped here doing something. So. All right, well. Okay, so this is the other ship here that I came to pick up. Let's make sure it has plenty of fuel and stuff. Yeah, looks fine. So put some vertical lights on the ships. Yeah, so some of my ships have lights. Some of them don't. And especially the ones that have a lot more elements, the larger ships, I'm putting less lights on them because element count and performance reasons. So keep the number of elements down. Going to head here. Luminescent glass, yeah, that could be an option. There's some luminescent glass on the front of that one big ship where I was having trouble seeing everything. All right. Let's see here. Do I have warp cells? Maybe. This thing sticks its tongue out. Now we're going to be just a little bit up and to the left over our target so that when we fly by this here, we end up on the right trajectory. The ship's excited to see me, and I call it sticking its tongue out. This is a really good shuttle, by the way. It uses a couple more warp cells than some of the other shuttles, but, and when I say a couple more, I mean 2 or 3 more.
Welcome to the Dragons.
But its performance is really, really good. So, it's one of the better performing shuttles. Some of them, they're so light and everything that, you know, they don't have great performance when it comes to flying in atmosphere and space or whatnot, because they're trying to keep the cost down, or the you know, the weight down for doing warp trips. But there's a lot to be said about not using the lightest one of all, because you need a little performance. So yeah. BKs, thank you for following. Welcome.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the
Bogey
train.
King.
All aboard! Choo choo.
76
Gold
months.
for everybody.
Woo! 4,560 gold to everybody here. All right. Thank you, Bogey King. I appreciate that. 76 months as a sub. You guys are long haulers. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so all of these ships are player built, Broken Wires. And so there are some ships that are sold at the NPC store to get you started, but those were even built by players. And there was some sort of competition before it went public, and that they won the competition and they're sold in the NPC store. I don't think the original people get anything more than recognition for it, but yeah. So anyway, it yeah, it's a good thing. Einstein? Yeah, I have an Einstein. So there are a lot of resources for building ships as well, and some people have gotten really good at it. I mean, like this ship right here looks very different than the other ship I was just flying, and then that ship with all the guns, that is a full-on PvP ship there, and it looks pretty amazing as well. So yeah. I have not done much PvP to this point, but I'm sure I will at some point. All right, so we made it past the planet. See, it caused it to alter my course a bit. My tongue sticking out. It's not supposed to go past that. It's actually got a thing there that should stop it from sticking out like that. But you get up to high speeds and sometimes it'll pop through. Alright, so we're just floating on through here. I don't even know if this has Yeah, I guess it does have radar on this. But must be atmospheric. Excuse me a moment. Hello? All right, so got stuff being delivered for the house being sold. Yep, that's why we're moving. House is being sold. All right, so we're gonna get this down there, and then oh, maybe I should just warp over to. Oh, do I have any warp cells on here? Like, if I were to, can I warp to Simeon from here? Oh, let me see. Maybe I should just do that, and then I can build this stuff. Let's see here. System. I don't even know if I have warp cells on me. So let's just see what it says. Nope, I do not have enough. All right, I do not have enough. I have enough to get there. Oh, not enough cells. Nope, I don't even have that. All right, screw that idea then. Okay, we'll continue to there. Yeah. Moving on the 12th. We start our move on the 12th. Hopefully by the night of the 14th we're done. That's 3 days. So, doing it himself, you know, renting a big U-Haul and stuff. So I can drive the truck just fine. I used to drive trucks like that all the time. And yeah. Yeah, it's coming up soon. So, and I'm cutting the shows this week all at like half the normal length because we're I'm trying to get everything else done because on the 6th is when Crowfall launches, and I'd really love to do like 10-hour shows each one of the days up through Saturday. And then Sunday, last minute putting stuff together, and then that Monday start the move. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah. So we've been packing now for more than a month, and there's still more stuff to do. I still have my whole closet here to clean out, and then my whole my whole setup here. So I'm going to be trying tomorrow. I'm in a live stream from the backyard. So I'm going to live stream from the backyard, and then we'll see, you know, how that works. I'm going to do it off my laptop. And so my laptop will be my backup. If it works out really well, great. If it doesn't, well, then I know. But right after the move, I may not have all of this stuff set up yet, so it'll be good. You say this is boring. Switch to my other tune. Well, this is what my other tune is doing. Yeah, nothing. So anyway, yeah, backyard camp's packed already and everything. So yeah, yep. I won't have quite a view at the new place either. So We are right next to a giant lake, way bigger than the lake we live on here. But it's about a block and a half, 2 blocks away. And, but we do have a double-sized yard in this community. So we have a side yard. It has 2 oak trees in it, stuff, and there's maybe some palms around. And I don't know that there's going to be anything to like look at, you know, on like that cam how I used it. And so, but with having oak trees and being in Florida, you know what that means, right? That means cicadas and cockroaches. Yeah, cicadas and cockroaches. So we do have a lanai at the new house. So I might be able to stream from back there. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there'll be some barbecue shows coming up, you know. Cockroaches the size of rats? Well, more like the size of mice, but yes. They're big. So, and you don't have to worry about them. They're not the kind that if they get in the house, it's a big problem in the house. So, they are they're really big, and if they get in the house when you have air conditioning, they die within a couple of days because it's not humid enough for them. So Black Talon, no. I have not heard of any new game from the creators of No Man's Sky, but that does sound interesting. Yeah. Wood roaches. Yeah, I don't know. They're big. I mean, they're big. They can be, I don't know, 3 inches, maybe even 4. Yeah. So, they're not quite as big as the Madagascar hissing roach. Those are probably the biggest in the world. But, yeah. Anyway, so we got that. The new house, it looks like an Italian design. So we got a terracotta roof, and it's nice. And we have a much longer driveway, which is nice. So, like, won't have to worry about parking spaces or whatnot. The driveway is really long. So I have plenty of room to park. So, yeah. Unlike here, we could fit 2 cars and then couldn't fit anymore. And if you park on the street, you get a ticket. And where we're moving to, see, it's a county thing about parking on the street. So where we're moving to, you can park on the street. It's not a big deal. So it's good. But we won't need to. So that whistle it has. Hold on. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. You never seen a slower pilot? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, now you've seen one, right? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Think I need to waste a whole bunch of extra fuel? Think I should go blazing in and burn up in the atmosphere? Yeah, you probably do. You probably would think that was pretty exciting. Yeah, I've come in plenty fast multiple times in this game. So I know exactly what it's like. And you're like thinking that, oh, everything's hunky-dory. And then boom! Why is it showing backwards for that? All right. Made it safe and sound. A warp shuttle. All right. I don't know if I have any warp cells here. Don't think I do. Oh, I do. I have some warp cells here. Alright, that's right. I must have bought some or something. I want to check out the price of fuel, by the way. Huh. So I wonder what happened to Gottmart. Did he shut down his factory or something? No longer listed here. Shut down due to market flux. Damn. Well. All right, well, that's interesting. Yeah, the market is real unsteady. The market is very unsteady. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've been buying fuel from him. I literally have bought probably about 1.5 million fuel from him in the last couple weeks. So, yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to be about it for today. And so tomorrow I'm going to try streaming off my laptop. I'll be in the backyard, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know, like, my microphone quality and stuff. It's going to be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, hopefully it's not a disaster. And we'll then be back in Dual Universe on Friday, Saturday. So, all right. Yeah, stream's just started. Well, no, it's been going for 2.5 hours, but half shows this week, half the link shows this week, because we're getting ready to move, and it's all so that I can have everything ready by the 6th when Crowfall launches, so we can do like 10-hour shows for all week. That's my hope. So, all right. So take care, everybody.